How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Stud. It's been, welcome back, well, first off, welcome back to the EU4 Colonial Conquest campaign. It's been a long time since I have recorded, is what I was going to say, so, you're going to have to forgive me as I figure out what the heck was going on. Okay, we just got into war with the British, apparently. What in the world is happening? That was because we're making a new colonial nation. Right, okay. Okay, I'm starting to remember what's going on. You just gotta give me a second when these things happen. I gotta be able to go ahead and have some time to get back into the groove of things. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. So thanks for the comments. It's been a good time. You guys have seemed to enjoy what we've been doing. Someone said in the comments, "Hey, you should go ahead and accept Dutch culture," and I responded to them. I believe. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, but I said that I don't think it's worth it, and I stand by that. I don't think it's worth it because, like, as a, since we're in the same culture group, we only get a 15% penalty to tax, 15% penalty to manpower, and 10% to sailors. That's basically doesn't matter. So, less tax, less manpower by a tiny bit. It's not a huge deal, I think, basically. I think that it's not worth 100 Diplo, especially when eventually we plan on upgrading our government rank. We're halfway there, but it'll start to speed up, and once we up our government rank, then they'll be accepted anyway, so then those it would have been a waste. You see what I mean? But either way, it's arguable that maybe we should do that. Either way, let's go ahead and look at let's go ahead and continue. I'm gonna take a sip from my coffee because it's funny. It's not even in the morning. I'm having this coffee in the evening actually while I'm trying to stay awake before I stream later. Good coffee. Baden is the emperor. Nice. Okay. That's a bad event, but whatever. Who were we at war with in that war? Was it Great Britain plus Austria plus Spain or something like that, right? So it seems it was something like that. Well, that's 1600. What about you? It's a lot later. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe we broke that alliance in the past. I don't remember what was happening at all, actually, apparently. Well, you have colonial nations. West Indies, Newfoundland, and British Mexico. Yeah. I don't like the, I'm gonna have to take those at some point in time. Especially the British Mexico one and the West Indies. But, I don't know. I mean, we're doing alright in Brazil. The Spaniards are quite a bit more, that's for sure, but that's okay, we could take it from them eventually. Let's see. So, the Austrians allied with the Livonian Order and the Commonwealth. What ideas do we have? See, I'm starting to forget things. Expansion, we're working on quality. Almost done with it, though. We should be able to finish it before the next tech level. Yeah, definitely. We should take administrative next. Yeah, we should take administrative. What was I gonna say? Austria. So, our truce with you ends fairly soon, allied with the Livonian Order and the Commonwealth, which is huge. Austria, you're not a great power. Is the Commonwealth? Yes, of course. France is as well. Who wins between France? Yeah. Who wins between France and the Commonwealth? Let's look. France actually has more than the Commonwealth, and I figured they would. But France also is at a little bit of a loss right now, a little bit of deficit manpower-wise. But we'll see. We'll look for an opportunity, but we might have to wait a little longer before we can necessarily go ahead and go to war with the Austrians again. But we'll see. We'll see. Disloyal states is fine. What do we need to do? So when does this truce end? October of this year. Okay, well, are we gonna have rebels? Probably not. Yeah, probably not in England, and I don't really care about the colonial ones, so let's go over here, bring this army to Ghent, and keep this army down here in Brabant. How about? Okay, our truce with Austria has just ended, as a matter of fact. So here's the thing, is that we could bring in Denmark and the Commonwealth, or not the Commonwealth, yeah, and France in a war against Austria, but we risk having another person join, like Muscovy would probably be one that might join, or the Ottomans even, so I don't necessarily think we want to do that. Could well, actually, we couldn't have, oh, and Baden would protect him too. Okay, so we definitely don't want to do this, I'm pretty sure. Baden is down here. They don't have strong allies, but still, I think it's probably better just to not necessarily worry about that just yet. Let's, if France calls us in, sure. But, I don't think we should declare yet. Not if, Denmark wouldn't join. I don't know, man. It's a little bit tricky when now that they have the whole what's it called? Intervening in wars. That it makes everything a little bit trickier as a great power. It's quite interesting. Not even when you're sometimes even when you're not a great power, if you have great power allies, you got to be careful, you know. But luckily, we're not a great power. Oh, no, we are. Okay, I completely forgot about that. So in that case, it doesn't matter either way with what I was just talking about. We want to do the army. We need those army points. Quality ideas is now completed. And that's really good. Are there any policies that we want from this? Yeah. Yes. Okay, I remember now. We wanted to get the land force limit modifier plus the global settler increase. I think that's definitely worth it, actually. So let's just go ahead and, honestly, I think we just do it right away. I think it's definitely going to be worth it. So yeah, there we go. There's that. That means that we'll have a good bit of an easier time colonizing, for one. I'll do that, absolutely. What's going on over here in terms of colonization? I'm trying to colonize all the possible islands and stuff where France and others could colonize to try and like zone them out. You know, I'm not sure if it's actually gonna work, but hopefully it will. That's the hope, at least. So, from Ravensburg, they want an alliance. Is there anyone that would actually like let me vassalize them? No, not really. What about like Hamburg? Are you still strong? Yeah. We could probably beat up that not coalition, that trade league, honestly, but I'm a little lazy if you didn't know, so we might not actually do that. Mission selected. We don't have any land in India, do we? I don't think we want to take some land eventually, obviously, but what do we want to take? Well, we want to probably take this, probably take over Sri Lanka, Coromandel, and other areas in the Ceylon, no, that's what it is, Ceylon, yeah. So if we could take over some stuff in Ceylon, that'd be very nice. But for right now, it might not be super likely that we're going to be able to do this. So, well, I mean, it is likely. We could do it if we really wanted to. I'm just not sure that we actually care to do it that much, care to push it that hard. We should colonize Australia at some point in time, but I think we should, for now, maybe do a little bit of focusing on Africa still. So, for instance, that's Great Britain right there. That's not acceptable. Great Britain, what are you doing? Did I say you could do that? That's annoying. Who is colonizing here? Great Britain again? Excuse me? Excuse me? When does our truce end? The good thing is that as far as like religion and stuff and culture, it shouldn't matter because they don't change the culture of a province in Africa. Those don't change. Okay, so when does our truce end with you, Great Britain? Okay, 13 years, so they're going to finish that colony. That's okay. I don't care about freaking Great Britain. I can, you know, I'm going to destroy them. But yeah, I don't know what else we really need to be doing right now. Oh, don't hunt pirates. Explore. Southwest Pacific. That's annoying. We should maybe colonize more of the Americas, honestly. And, well, okay, so with our next colonist, let's put our next one in the Americas, and then our next one after that, maybe over here in Africa, and help out in Africa for a little bit. Let's do that. Let's say that the next one will go to when this one finishes, we'll put him in, you know, Cuba or One of these other islands in the Caribbean or on the East Coast even. Is that Brittany? Brittany is colonizing. Gosh darn it, I hate that. They always do that, you know? I'm not sure why either, but whatever. There we go. We got this. So, we should, yeah, Dutch Columbia. Let's go ahead and just name it that. That's fine by me. Colonial range, we don't really need it, I don't think, even, but Dutch Columbia now exists, which is quite good. Makes it so we can conquer more stuff from Portugal in the future. None of our colonial nations have liberty desire, right? Not enough to be worried about. Okay, good. Good. Let's go ahead and convert more of this stuff. I do think we want to take administrative next. It'll really help with conquering land in, like, India and stuff. Yeah, I'm really pissed off at the British freaking thinking they can colonize next to me all of a sudden. Okay, ally with the Livonian Order. We need to wait till Baden is... We need to wait till Baden is occupied. Yes! Like this. Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. Do I think that... Do I think that me and France can beat up Austria and the Commonwealth alone? That's a good question. Let's look at armies again. Alright, so here's the thing. Commonwealth has no manpower. Okay. Yeah, we can do this. I will say, though, I think there's like a 75% chance that Spain will intervene. Spain, also low on manpower. Quite a bit more, though. It just in general adds more to the equation. I need to think about this for a sec. 60,000 of my own troops plus as many mercenaries as I need to buy. Here's what we do. We're going to declare this war right now. We're going to do it. Well, look at aggressive expansion first. Why don't we? Austria, 44. Great Britain, 62. Okay. We have enough to take Vlaanderen and possibly Namen as well. Namen. So why don't we do so? Maybe Lutzelberg. We'll see. One of those two we could probably take as well as Vlaanderen. And we want Vlaanderen. We want to connect our coastline. It'll make everything easier. It's our main culture, in fact. It's in the English Channel. We need that province. We need it. So France, join me in this war, and I will forever thank you until I backstab you. Okay. You do not have a seat. Do we have any generals? We're at our limit basically. 3 out of 3. We could go ahead and make our general possibly a ruler or a leader. I don't really care to have him in combat a whole bunch, but why don't we at least have him be out there? Sure, why not? Okay, there we go. And we begin to siege down these provinces. France is in the war. Commonwealth is in the war, obviously. But I think this will be okay. That's a lot of ships there, so we should be okay there in that regard. Upgrade ships, only one is getting upgraded, that's fine. Alright, cool, so France, I'm gonna count on you to, like, beat up people, right? And apparently Savoy is wanting to give France free armies as well. Probably because they hate Austria. That makes sense, I guess. As a result of a recent war, he revoked a reform. Why would anyone in the Empire want him to revoke the reform? You know, I don't know. But I'm glad that we were able to find a way, you know. I'm glad I was paying attention, finally saw that he was occupied, and then that was our opportunity. Because I think without him, with the Emperor having a possibility of joining the war, it was not going to work ever. But this makes it at least viable, at least feasible that we win. I'm not sure that we are going to necessarily, it's going to be easy, but I'm pretty sure we can win this. If France is smart, we can win. The only thing is we're not sure if they will be smart the whole time or what. So it's a risk. Obviously the Commonwealth is huge, but the hope here is that we'll be fast enough in how we siege them down and stuff, and no one else will join. That's the other thing. There's the Siege of Flandern. Well, Flandern. So there's that. You guys come in here. We have the war goal. That's important. Now what do we want to do? Luxembourg has been sieged as well. I don't think we want to necessarily give that to France. Obviously, we don't want to. It's a joke mostly, but that's not good, France. You're gonna let your army die. No, you should not reinforce that. No, that's terrible. Alright, good job, France. You should never do that. No, France, bad. Alright, well, actually, no, they retreated immediately. They got in a weird situation where they immediately retreat because it doesn't register that they were in the combat independently. Okay. Our royal marriage with France is ended. Let's go and get a royal marriage with them again. As long as Spain doesn't join, we're gonna be good. Even if Spain joins, it'll be fine, you know. Might be good, in fact. We might be able to take more land. But they're strong. Spain is strong in this game, you know? So let's not do that necessarily. Apparently there are... Oh, the Livonians are in this war. I forgot about that completely, actually. We should go and maybe beat them up a little bit, if at all possible. Might as well try, right? Just for funsies. Meanwhile, we're going to sit over here and siege down this province. France, what are you doing, by the way? France. Can you reach here? I would like you to go and siege down Vienna. Be quite nice. I know you can make it. You have access through Savoy, which means we all do. Hey! Speaking of Savoy, that's really good that they're actually in the mountains over there. But yeah, this is kind of my goal, is that we just blitz down these sieges very quickly, and that seems to be what's happening, so I'm quite okay with this. Ooh, okay, this is a fleet that I'm very willing to fight, I think. I'm not too afraid of this fleet. Let's go ahead and try to smash this navy up a bit. Alright, apparently they're not going to let us. That's okay. Did they win that battle, or did... Yeah, they did. Okay, but we need to watch, though, because if they come in with a large army, I'm going to reinforce it. Even though it might seem like a bad one to reinforce, we have to take this siege at some point. Might as well take it now while another army is the one tanking the front line losses, you know? We can supply the artillery if they supply the upfront manpower. This is global trade that we're looking at expanding in our country. Cool. It's going quite well in our country, it would seem, which makes sense since it literally spawned in our country. So that's cool. Obviously, tech isn't for another 6 years, so it should be a lot cheaper too. Not that we even need the money. We're doing quite well financially, I would say. Basically, is what I'm saying. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and actually pull back one of the colonists here. Wait, there's only one. Where does the other one go? Where is the other one go? Where is the other one? Bring this colonist back. Send him to there, maybe. Lesser Namkalan? Well, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't exponentially increase your cost, but the costs start to grow really quickly. So we shouldn't go too deep on getting more colonies going. If anything, maybe just, well, I don't know. It'd be nice to conquer the coast of Benin and Congo, you know. Excuse me. Why don't we maybe go to Australia? That could work. Tidore, Ternate. Can we reach like all the way over here? No, I was gonna say I don't think we can, but it'd be nice if we could immediately reach there, but unfortunately is not the case. So why don't we, it might be good to do this though, to go ahead and colonize Australia. Excuse me, that was a Discord message. Let's go ahead and do... There's so much stuff to colonize, right? Here's the thing, with Brazil, we're gonna have to conquer it from Spain. We're never gonna be able to actually like colonize all the rest. Well, obviously they've already colonized most of it, you know, so that's the first thing, the first problem. Portugal, we're probably gonna let colonize the rest of this and then just take it from them. Same with Mexico and the English. We'll take take it and then go with it from there. I don't know. The East Coast could always use some more help. That would be fine to colonize more on the East Coast, but I don't know. They're colonizing on their own, aren't they? Can't remember if they still were. Yeah, they're colonizing on their own, which is good. So why don't we let them do that, and we are going to colonize... I had something that I was going to keep in mind, right? We're going to... If we want to do 4 colonies at once, I think that'd be good. So we could have 1 colony going on all times here that doesn't have a colonist because it's not as high pressure. 1 colonist doing Africa stuff over here. 1 colonist in the New World. We'll do the next one in the New World. And then 1 in Australia, I guess. We'll put this one in... this one will go to the New World, and then this one will go to Australia. Sounds good. Whatever. It doesn't really matter, honestly. 64% on this siege. Tell you what, though. We need to wrap up this video here, though. So thank you guys for watching. Please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more. This has been a really fun campaign so far, you know, expanding in Europe, but also colonially. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.